Well, it's really difficult to introduce this gentleman in an original way, especially if you're a sports reporter like me. But what can I say? He's done blockbuster films like K3G, he's done DDLJ, he's done Kank, and what can I say? Now he's going to be doing PAMP with NDTV. And now that I have your attention, I can tell you that NDTV is going to be a PAMP, which is a preferred access media partner for Shah Rukh Khan and his Kolkata Knight Riders all through the IPL. So it's a promise from Shah Rukh that you'll be with NDTV 24/7 for 24/7 during the IPL?
Absolutely. If you're inviting me to be with you 24/7, I would go anywhere with you 24/7.
Lovely. That is just the promise we wanted to hear. Okay, Shahrukh, now that we've got off to the right note, we'll have the controversies as well first as well, right? That's part of our deal.
Whatever you wish.
Okay. Can I just begin by doing something that we call a 2020, which actually is plagiarized from Karan Johar because he used to do his rapid fire so well, but we call it 2020.
Of course.
But it is essentially rapid fire, so forgive us.
It's quite wonderfully plagiarized from 2020 and from Karan Johar.
So, firstly, you need to complete the sentence. The IPL out of India is like what? For example, a pizza without cheese.
We are out of India, but the heart beats in Kolkata. So, the heart has got left behind. Personally, I'll miss this whole mad energy of Kolkata. So, IPL without Kolkata, sad. But it has to be done, so good.
Right, and we'll miss you too. A catch line for the IPL. I've been asking Mr. Modi why the IPL doesn't have a catch line.
Actually, the catch line finally should be of Knight Riders, score bo, lor bo, jeet bo.
For the entire IPL?
Yeah, because see, वो करते हैं, लड़ते हैं, और finally जीत जाते हैं. So actually the line applies to Lalit and IPL.
Including with the politicians. Okay. Well, a compliment then for Lalit Modi for, for shifting the IPL out of India to South Africa at such short notice and pulling it off. Well, we hope so.
See, I've known him for years. He's my senior in school. Then I've known him over the years because of friendship. That's why I also became part of the IPL because I was very keen and he was doing it. I've always believed also, because he's a friend, so I can talk personally about him. He is a little impatient. He wants to do things very fast. So I wish he had planned this before, because being in India would have been really wonderful for everyone, for the players, for us, for the audience. But again, full marks for having shifted it so fast to South Africa. Remains to be seen if it goes off well. But if I know Lalit, I'm sure he'll pull it off wonderfully. He's very dynamic, solid, only thinking about this IPL thing, very, very focused.
Right, and has no problems with rubbing up people the wrong way, including some politicians. So what is your dream IPL final? Your team versus which one? And why?
I don't know. You dream if you can afford a dream. At this point of time, you would just want to reach the final. And my choice is my team reaches the final. You're asking me, you want a choice of your team reaching the final and another team? That's like, really, beggars can't be choosers. I'm like, just my team reaches, it's okay. Whoever comes and plays, we'll just try and reach the finals. But I think personally, if you ask me, Chennai is a wonderful team. And I'm very fond of Dhoni personally. And I think Mumbai Indians has a good team with Sachin. And they seem very good. And Delhi, because of Sehwag's darling.
Okay, that's too many answers. We were
three of them are very good.
We were wanting to pin you down on one more. Okay, now try this one. Which match was your favorite of the last IPL?
The first one. The one we played against Bangalore. Are you asking all of them?
All over, yeah, but yours as well, obviously.
I'm a little self-obsessed. I just watched the matches my team was playing.
So if you and Shilpa Shetty and Preeti Zinta are at the stadium together, who will the crowd watch more?
Who
will the crowd watch more in South Africa?
I don't know about the crowd. I'll be watching both of them. I like girls.
That's a good answer. Okay, any disadvantage being a male owner in the IPL, considering all the cricketers want to meet, the heroines? They ask you as well, introduce me to Katrina, as Ishant did.
Yeah, see, they know I only have money to offer. I can't give them my body. So it keeps me, otherwise, the way this thing goes as an owner, I'd soon be selling my body for this. So at least I know, thank God, all the players are male, and on the right side of being male, so I'm, excused from that problem. They can look at all the ladies and enjoy themselves. I can just go and I can give them good advice.
Right, and pay their salaries. Okay, let's do a little bit more fun things. Some of your film roles. How would you fit in a cricketer from contemporary cricket, preferably from the IPL, into these roles? Say a cricketer who has to do a Darde Disco act like you did, with a six-pack and dancing like that.
Darde Disco. At this point, I think I tell you, the guys who I like physically fit guys. I get very disturbed when I see sportsmen who are not fit. I won't get into that because it will create controversy. I like all cricketers, but they're all good. Paunch and all.
But who would do a Darde Disco the best?
you're a girl's point of view, no? So I'm trying to think of a good-looking cricketer. See how long it's taking me.
We're going to be docked a lot of overs if this is how we play 2020.
I think Andrew Simons would be good. I think he's well built. He's solid. I think McCallum would be good.
Yeah.
He's got a 4-pack or 6-pack.
And lots of tattoos.
A lot of tattoos. I think he'd look cool. Yeah.
Who would do a good Bazigar role? Really
Bazigar?
negative.
Throwing girls off terraces. I'll tell Kundra to do it with Shilpa because I did it with her. She's rehearsed with her. So it's not a cricket. I'll tell one of the Rajasthan Royal guys to do it.
Very good answer. Don't bring a cricketer into it. Who'd play the romantic Raj from DDLJ?
Romantic Raj from DDLJ. I think I like Agarkar. I think on screen he would look nice. Doing a song, he's got light eyes and stuff. So if it was a casting, but I think Yuvraj will be nice. He'll be naughty and flirtatious.
Right.
Doing which song did you want him to do?
I wanted him to just play the romantic Raj.
Romantic, yeah. I can imagine. Tujhe dekha to ye jana sanam with Yuvraj. Yeah, he's cool. Or I can get Harbhajan to do it. That'd be different.
Okay, who would pull off like the yes boss kind of role?
Badmash, Harami, Gunda. You said that, yeah? You agree?
Said it.
I think the naughtiest in our team is, I find him very sweet, is Chris Gale actually. But he will have a language problem, man. So he can't do that. But from the Indian
okay,
guys,
we'll dub him.
yeah, Badmash guy we can get, I think Dhoni look nice playing a naughty guy. He plays it otherwise too straight and nice.
That's a good one. Okay, who would play like the double act like you did in Rabne? Who would be competent enough to do like a schizophrenic?
Oh, I think Sehwag will do that. Or actually, you know what they should
one
do?
One with hair, one without hair.
No, I think Sehwag and Gautam, they are good as a jodi. That is the real Rabne Banadi jodi, so they should do it.
Good answer. Nobody can beat you at these ones. Okay, do I have any left? Okay, if you had all these trophies to arrange, in what order would you prioritize them? Your IPL winner's trophy, a replica or the original when you win it, your Filmfare Awards, which are quite a few already, more than a dozen, or the Sword of Honor that you won in your school for being the best student?
I would do it in order of getting them. I would put the Sword of Honor first. Actually, I got some other awards, Ravi Subramaniam and Sujit Memorial and stuff. So I'd put them first, and then I'd put my Filmfare, then I'll put my Padma Shri, and then I'll put my Madam Tussauds, then I put my Greville Museum, and then I'll have to buy a building to put all these awards in. And on top of that building, I'll make this huge logo of the IPL trophy and stick on that.
So you'll save the best for last, or you're just going chronologically?
And get to buy a nice building also.
Okay, are you ready to play Test cricket now? These are the
Okay.
longer answers. We've been docked a lot of overs. And when we play Test cricket, we have to talk about a certain Test cricketer that you have been sparring with lately. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
No, I'm just joking. I'm saying, were you surprised to see the media turn it into an SRK versus an SMG thing? Post what he wrote in
Gavaskar
his
sahab.
column?
Yeah, of course. I found it very strange. I called him actually and I sent him a message to apologize to him if it seemed like that. And one of the few idols I have, I think Gavaskar sahab, when I've grown, my kids are growing up watching Ganguly and Sachin, and they're the idols. But when I grew up, it was Pataudi sahab, and then Gavaskar sahab and Vishwanath and Mr. Carson Ghavri. These are the guys I've grown up watching TV. I used to, not watching, hearing them on radio more than transistor. And they had these booklets, Thumbs Up used to have these booklets, which used to watch. So, and he's come here, we've met, we've discussed IPL. I bump into him, he's a gentleman. And I actually meant to ask him to say that, that very, very clearly, just give us breathing space to try something new and go wrong. And then I said, a lot of people also tell me that ye karo, ye karo, ye karo, so aap team le lo aur aap karo. So that wasn't meant for him. I wouldn't be so derogatory to someone.
So it was all our fault that we juxtaposed those two answers together. Everybody in the media, you're saying everybody in the media just jumped the gun, juxtaposed two different answers, and
no, also I speak too fast, I think. My mind moves very fast. So I was just talking about Gavaskar sahab and I said, abhi sab log mere ko phone kar karke bolte hain ki yaar ye karo, ye karo. So I was talking about Gavaskar sahab actually. And then I just shifted to this, assuming as an actor कि इस कैमरे में अगर look दिया है तो अब ये next shot है. But of course, I should not be assuming this with media. Or
no, but can you be honest and say at least were you not offended at least with the fact that he said that considering how good a business person you are as well with the kind of acumen you have, that he said in the article that you actually don't even know you're being taken for a ride by John Buchanan and, have got so many coaches on your payrolls that you're paying for.
Yeah, I think that was just misinformation. I can explain it, and I did. See, those coaches are for camps that we have over the year. We have 5 of them, 2 of them flopped, 3 of them did okay because they clashed with Ranji. So I'm trying to genuinely create a virtual academy. I earn an X amount of money. We get an income from this T20, and then we spend an X amount of money. Last year, we saved some. My logic is, I don't want to take this home. I want to really create a platform for youngsters. So I know how many people are employed in this company. I know.
And you're not being fleeced.
See, nobody can fleece me. You know, I've already bought a new building just talking to you. Yeah? How can people fleece me? But I'll tell you a small story about Catch-22, the book, when it was written. I forget the author's name. Do you remember?
Keller.
Keller? Joseph Keller? Joseph Keller. So when he wrote the book, they were interviewing him, and they said, you know, it's been 20 years. After that, he never wrote an interesting book. He wrote some. And this interview was asking him, like you asking me questions, and he said, you know, you've never written a Catch-22 after writing Catch-22. He said, neither has anyone else. And the thought is exactly like that maybe we are wrong about doing this, but at this point, nobody else has tried it also. It's a new thing. This is not an ego issue. I've said it very clearly. We're trying it out. If it fails in the practice portions, which it may, we'll not use it. We'll go back to the traditional way of doing it. Honestly, I'm not scared of failing. We already failed last year, you know, so that fear is gone. Once you have failed, the nicest part about failure is that you don't get scared of it anymore. I know how it feels. It feels immensely sad. It's heartbroken. Your ego is hurt. Self-respect is disturbed.
But your sense of humor gets you out of it.
My sense of humor carries me through life, and I hope that remains till I'm 110 years old. And I hope people understand it finally sometime. But
well, you know, actually on that note, we're going to ask you about the sense of humor that you've come up with in your advertisements for this time, but we'll show our viewers a clip of that as well. And on that note, we take a short little break, more with Shah Rukh and his sense of humor when we come back.
Hey, dude. Killer, man.
Welcome back. I really did like that line in that ad that you just saw right now. We can take a beating. That has to be your sense of humor. Somehow it doesn't seem like anybody else's.
Yeah. We wanted to make all the ads actually that Kolkata Knight Riders is getting beaten and beaten and beaten. But the rejoinder is we can take a beating, but when we hit back, it's reloaded. You got to take a look at it and say, okay. I remember Ricky Ponting after one of the, you know, very sweetly, we were giving presents to him. He was going away earlier, and we were giving presents to him, and he said, I got more presents than runs that I made in IPL, and it was very sweet of him. I thought that, and everybody appreciates something like that you can take it sportingly.
That was actually a very sweet thing you were doing, the little gift giving after each game, whether the team lost or not. So in recessionary times, that continues in South Africa?
We've taken it back now because they came 6th. Everybody's come back, give it and all.
So right now you have a sense of humor, but last season when you actually did give us an interview saying losing is not an option for the KKR, then you felt bad when they finished 6th out of 8?
I felt very bad, yeah. I felt bad also because see, there were reasons we lost, but I can't use them as excuses. We think we have reasons. The weather was there, our full play team was not there, whatever. But yeah, I didn't expect our team to go down to the level we did. I believed it would do well, but you know, it was also beginning. We didn't know the scheduling thing. Hey, wo kahan gaya? Gale. Gale's not with us. Brad Hodge. Oh, he's been taken to. We didn't know this stuff. You know how it works. I think we are better off this time. Again, scheduling of Australia and West Indies will give us an issue.
Right.
I wish it had started on 11th. Gale would have played 10 matches. Now he'll play 6. But 6 ke 6 jayenge to kafi hai. Hopefully.
But if you're such big underdogs, then why didn't Shilpa Shetty buy into your team? She said the reason she liked the Rajasthan Royals is because they're such underdogs. But if you're such underdogs, then
No, she didn't say that.
She said that.
She said no because Rajasthan has Raj in it. Yeah? No, I tried to change the name, but they said no, you can't. I said Rajasthan Knight Riders, but then Kolkata would have gotten angry again. Yeah.
You have an answer for everything, don't you? But
ask her. She said this to me.
That's not what she said in the press conference. But Shahrukh,
well, she tells me things privately.
Well, you pushed her off a balcony, so obviously you get special favors.
Yeah, girls are scared of me. And so should you be now.
But if you look at your team, do you hold it against people for saying that they would not pick a KKR team looking at their team sheet as their topmost team right now? Because you've lost your Pakistanis,
That's the idea.
You don't have the most high-profile South Africans, but for say a Charles Langeveld. But I was also just looking. The only one guy you have in your team right now who plays for India in all three forms of the game currently is Ishant Sharma. Nobody else.
Yeah. And you asking me? Sorry.
And so I'm asking you that would you hold it against people right now?
No,
if
I
they
wanted
didn't-
the whole
if-
Indian team. I told Lalit and IPL, can I buy the whole Indian team? Just give me the choice. He says, yeah, not all of them, because some of them prefer the cold of Delhi and they want to hang around there. And some of them like girls, so they've gone for Preeti and Shilpa's team. Some of them like big guys like Vijay, so they've gone there. But,
now you're making excuses because
no,
there was
making
an
excuses.
auction.
I think
You
I'll
just
tell you what,
needed to spend more
I'll
money.
tell you honestly. One, individually, you should know this, and I'm sure you know this. I believe this, that individually nobody attains anything, ever. If you're playing, even in life, it has to be a team play. I've always been a team player, even when I was younger in sports and in my profession. I am not, a lot of people think I'm a little humble, though my jokes are not humble. But it's genuinely true. I don't think I've done anything. There have to be a lot of people doing things with you. So a full team, the more is always, the sum is more than the sum of the whole is more than the sum of its parts. It's not just one or two guys. Yes, with the choices given, with the monies available, at the auction strategy that was sort of known to us, I think we have done the best we could. And then you believe in it. Then you believe in it and go for it. And yes, I don't know how our team is rated. Last time it was rated 3rd, we came 6th. This time if it's rated 6, maybe we'll come 1st. So I don't know how it goes. The ratings don't matter. I think all of them coming together. This is what my job is.
Which is
in
what
the team.
happened for Rajasthan Royals.
Absolutely.
As well, right?
Oh yeah, really. So inshallah,
Mashrafe Murtaza, that was quite the story of the second auction. As Harsha Bhogle said, the best part was not that he went from $50,000 to $600,000, but that he had Preeti Zinta and Juhi Chawla fighting over him for half an hour.
See, this is what happens when I don't go to auctions. Girls fight over strange men.
And blow up all your money.
And blow up all my money. See, look at this. If I'd gone there, all the girls would have been fighting for me and I come free.
But he's a good buy.
He's a fantastic
He's a
buy.
great buy, you have to say that.
For the girls, maybe, yeah, 100%. No, I'm just joking. I hope...
No, to fill in the holes that were created by the absence of Shoaib Akhtar and Umar Gul.
I think Umar Gul, who is more of an all-rounder, I think that's the gap we wanted to fill. But we'll have an issue playing him or Janta Mendes.
But was the Dhaka connection also a factor?
Absolutely.
It was.
It was. I'll be very honest. When I didn't come for the auction because I was fighting with Lalit at that point of time. So I was sulking. And I sent an SMS that at night we had decided either it was Dumini or, they fitted in the slots. And
you made a bid for Flintoff too?
No, Flintoff, no, we didn't make a bid for Flintoff.
Okay.
I know him, he wanted to play for our team, but I didn't have the starting money only. He started at 1.1 and we only had that much money.
Yeah, there was all these stories about how all of last year he'd been in touch with you wanting to play
he's
for
very
KKR.
sweet. Both of them, Kevin and... I know a lot of them, they keep coming here. But what I was saying was that when we thought that, this is also about spreading your franchise in a certain sense. And it has to turn around and have more youngsters and people enjoying it. Bangladesh would be, so I tell everyone, everybody's got a city and a state. We have a city, a state and a country now, which would have followed, which would obviously because of the Bangla connection. And also it falls in our, what is known as the catchment area.
Catchment, yeah.
So this stadium is fantastic. If you want to ever use it for practice, having practice games. So it has a little strategic business point of view also, 100%.
Is this team too much about you? Because I noticed last year that Reebok did not market a single player's name. The only t-shirts you can buy if you go into a Reebok showroom is Khan 12. And that's true.
So you're saying movies sell more than cricket?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm more famous than all the cricket stars?
You tell me.
No, let's just go buy the t-shirt and you tell me.
I don't know, I'm asking you, why would that happen? Isn't Saurav Ganguly big enough to sell t-shirts? Why does it only have to be Khan 12? Or are movie stars truly bigger than cricketers?
I don't know, it's never happened to me before. This is the first incident somebody has given me so much importance, and I thank Reebok and the world, and I want to thank my mother, I want to thank God for all this fame that I've got.
I wonder how you create so much controversy. You're not answering a single one of my questions.
I don't know. See, what happens is Reebok, I don't know how these things work. I told them that I'm very proud.
But you are the biggest selling point of your team. You acknowledge that, you know that, you need to cash into that.
Can I be humble? I'm the biggest selling point of IPL.
I don't disagree with that.
So then my team is also part of it. So naturally I'll be the biggest selling point of IPL. Lalit will kill me for saying that.
Do they pay you?
No, they're taking money from me for the franchise fees. Yeah. That's why I keep telling Lalit, you should pay me for doing this. Jokes apart, I really believe I would like to be the 12th man of my team to bring water onto the field. And I say this with not just being humble, but even just symbolically. I want people to understand that whether you're an owner, whether you're a fan, whether you're a watcher, whether you are someone who likes or dislikes or has problems with cricket at this level, the idea is you've got to play it together. I hope this team outgrows my image. I really hope so. I mean, to me, like you asked, what would you prefer? To have a trophy of IPL? I think it would naturally follow if I get a trophy of IPL. Inshallah, quickly in the next 1 or 2 years. And if the team is known as Kolkata Knight Riders and they say, owner kaun hai iska? They say, oh, apna yaar, movies mein kam, Shah Rukh Khan? Yeah, I would prefer that. I would like this team to be known for its cricket. But till such time, like a father, I will keep supporting it and keep making the team laugh even when they're losing. And then one fine day, like a father, the son should become a little more famous. It's so strange, you keep telling me, so I'm always going out a little blank because everything we've done well except won this tournament. You know, we've made the money, we are popular, we have good videos, we have a lot of crowds, only we haven't won it. Yeah, that's the only small detail.
Maybe you're just going to do it hole, you know, you'll work your way up the ranks.
See, as an actor, when I have a flop film, which I've had, I'm like, I can, you know, just sort of, okay, next wala, SR, whatever. I know why it's gone wrong. I get a feedback. I go back next time a little more prepared. Here it is. I don't know how to prepare myself. I'm not batting. I'm not bowling. I just jump harder.
Man.
Yeah, they don't need a 12th man. I'm like, you know, nobody needs a 12th man. And can I just jump harder and make them win? So on all fronts, it's a beautiful experience. Kolkata, I think the last time my logo was, you never win the silver, you always lose the gold. Now the new line of a code of conduct is, Knight Riders teaches you, Kolkata Knight Riders teaches you how to lose, but not be losers. So we've changed it around smartly and still we are trying to be winners. So NDTV, please stick with us, Pamp and all the team, Roy Saab and Barkha and all of you, stick together. We'll go, I promise you, I'll fly you free to South Africa in the finals. We'll carry the trophy. I'll get you in a private jet. We'll have champagne. We'll have fun. You know, finally, sports will be exciting. Just let me into it. I'll make parties in the sport.
Now that we have truly been put in our place by being told that sports is not exciting, we shall leave it at that. But yes, it would be lovely to see you, whether you fly us or not. It would be lovely to see you.
I'm bribing you.
And we will be your lucky factor. Shahrukh, thank you so much for speaking to us, and most of all for bearing with us boring sports guys who have no excitement in our lives but for IPL.
You see, which t-shirt of Reebok sells the most?
Khan 12.
Then, so I'm not saying sports is boring. It just doesn't sell as much as my t-shirt.
Okay, I'll have to beg Anisha Beg for a job. But while I do that, thank you so much for speaking to us
Thank you very much.
And all the best.
Thanks a lot.